All right, so I wanted to dial in a little bit. I think I'm gonna start doing more of these as like the songs come out. Just cause like not all the songs, but some of the songs like actually have like a special place where they're created from. So I wanted to go over kind of like the meaning behind my song Searching. I know not everybody has listened to it. I haven't seen like crazy traction on it, but it was still one of those songs that kind of hit for me. It's probably one of the first songs where I was like, oh shit, like, nah, that's my life. That's my life. I had like tapped into like an emotional truth on that song. But so the creation of Searching, actually it was on a Monday. So Monday I usually go in at 9 o'clock, but recently I'll push it up till 10 o'clock. And I spent all that weekend. I think my girlfriend had a festival, so I was with her and I was helping, but I was like, I still need to work on music. I don't want to skip music. That's my time to work on music because Monday through Friday I work. And I went out there. I made one song. I made Numero Uno, which has been doing great. Glad to hear about that one. But also outside of that, like I made a flop, and I was just like really irritated, bro. I was so mad, so upset, so like in my head, because like it sucks, bro. Whenever you go to like the batting cage and you're hitting all day and you're hitting all day and just nothing is coming, dude, it'll wear you out. And so Monday came around, and I was still unsure about Numero Uno at the time. I was like, it's okay. It's a cool song, but nothing crazy, nothing deep. And the other song I made, I was just like, this just isn't it. I was really frustrated. I was really frustrated that I had to go to work that day. I was really frustrated that I didn't make any good songs that weekend. And so that's when like all I did, dude, is I let all of that pain and like frustration just go right into the mic. And that's why that song starts with, another day, another dollar while I push away my dreams. I was like, I felt every inch of that. I've been filling up my pockets with the weight that comes with change. And so yeah, and again, that was like one of my first times where I really looked at that song like, this is about my life. Like I was being so like honest and truthful on the mic and just in the feeling and just all of it. So super proud of that one. I mean, not the craziest thing in the world, but just that one just came from a really big frustration in my internal life of having to do other things besides music, mixed in with when the music flops and when the music isn't good, and those non-good times of creating, because not every day is a bop. I go out to the studio several times and I'll sit there for hours and like either nothing will come or I can't find a good beat, or the whole song that I create just turns out to be nothing. And that day taught me a big lesson too, because like the flop song that I made, instead of like listening to myself internally and being like, like this seed isn't alive enough, I pushed it instead. And in some occasions, like that's good, but in that occasion, like it really wasn't. I could have pivoted and maybe moved to something else, found something more live. Heck, maybe even like revisited it with a new brain, but I didn't. And so yeah, Searching just kind of was from my internal conflictions.